So I just finished watching The Strain. It's pretty dark, I'm sorry, but I really don't want you to see me right now. You probably can anyways, whatever, that's not the point. I am so sad. I mean, no, I'm happy. The Strain was a show that I started watching when it came out, but then I moved out of the country for reasons, running away from the government, that kind of stuff. So I couldn't continue watching until this year. I realized I had it on Hulu, and I was like, you know what? Perfect time to continue it, because I love Guillermo del Toro. If this is the first time you watch one of this favorite type of videos, you've probably never heard me talk about Guillermo del Toro, but I love that man. I love him. If you don't know who he is, you're doing something wrong, let me tell you. He isn't, you are. Anyways, the show was created by Guillermo del Toro and another man whose name I don't remember. Oh my god. Cats, they can't see anything wrong with a wall because they will fucking rip it off. Anyways, I don't remember the name of the other creator. I'm sure he's awesome. I mean, The Strain was a great show, okay? I loved it with my whole heart. But to me, kind of all the credit goes to Guillermo del Toro, just because I love him. I love him so much. Usually when I finish something, I don't really know what to say. If I like it, I just, you know, I say I liked it and whatever. But this time, I want to say so much. Like, I kind of regret not watching the show alongside with you guys, because it was so good. It was just so fucking good, and I fell in love with Quinlan so much. And Citrakian was my baby that had to be protected. I loved every single character except fucking Zach, okay? Ugh. It was a great show. I loved the ending, because even though it was a happy ending, it wasn't a happy ending. You know what I'm saying? Like, yes, humanity got restored or whatever, but most of the characters died. I love that kind of ending. That kind of sad ending where everyone just dies. That's my shit. That's my shit. I love it. So this was, wow, like most of them fucking died tragically, but they didn't die stupidly, you know? Like, there's some shows where the characters just die in the stupidest way, and you're just like, why the fuck did this happen? That kind of death, I hate very much. But this time, whoa. I mean, Quinlan kind of died in this, not a stupid way, he was fighting the master, but I was expecting him to die, I don't know, differently. The way Citrakian died, I was so shook. Like, I had to talk about it on my Instagram. I did a few stories while watching The Strain, so I talked a bit about The Strain over there in my Instagram stories. The way Citrakian died, I thought it was... So I thought he was like the main character, even though the doctor was, I guess, the actual main character, but like Citrakian was the one that knew everything about the vampires and everything, right? I thought this was his fight, but it wasn't. And it was so fucking amazing the way he died. In the beginning, like the first 5 seconds, I was like, this can't be the way he goes. He needs to fight the master. This is what he's been trying to do for, I don't even know, 80 years or something. But then I was like, he died taking down his actual lifelong enemy, the one he's been chasing. And they've been hunting each other for, I don't even know how many years. He died taking down the actual character that he had his destiny connected to, if that makes any sense. It was amazing. It was so fucking poetic, that death. I loved it. I mean, I cried like a fucking baby. I didn't love it as in, woohoo, he died, you know? I loved it as in, I loved the way they wrote his character, his story, and also loved the way they killed him off. it was fucking amazing. Like, it was so magnificent that I loved it. It's weird. It's weird. It's weird. As I said, Quinlan's death wasn't, I don't know. I didn't love it as much as Satrakian's death. But it was okay, I guess. I mean, he died doing what he had to do. Like, what his destiny had planned or whatever. Like, he was supposed to die with the master, even though the master killed him, but whatever. And I guess everyone had a brilliant ending, because Zach, he was a fucking asshole. He was a fucking asshole. I hated his character since, like, I don't know, season 2 or something. I fucking just couldn't stand him. But he got, I guess, forgiveness for detonating the bomb. I'm glad he did, because fucking F got turned into the new master. I don't know. I'm talking too much already. Over 8 minutes talking about this. I just loved it so much. I loved the show so much. I seriously regret not watching it with you. I kind of want to watch it again now. It's so amazing. Like, Guillermo del Toro has this way of doing things, directing things. Oh my god, some of the shots of Quinlan fighting. Oh my god, it was so amazing. It was so perfect. Guillermo del Toro has this thing where anything he makes, when it ends, you end up just feeling empty. It's not a happy ending most of the times. I mean, I don't remember Pacific Rim's ending. I really don't remember. But, like, I don't know. All of his movies, or the ones that are my favorite and I remember the most, the ending is just happy but not happy. It's just like sad, like melancholic, you know? It's just weird, and that's exactly what I'm feeling after finishing The Strain, because it was a happy ending but not really. I just love this man. Guillermo del Toro-san. I love him. I love him, love him. And this show was fucking amazing. And I'm sorry, I'm taking all the credit away from the other creator. He's got a lot of credit too, because they wrote it together. But you know, I only know Guillermo's work, or I think I only know Guillermo's work because he's the one that I care about. Probably seen some stuff from the other guy, but I don't know. Anyway, I keep talking. I just don't want to stop talking about this train. It was so good. It was so good. I seriously love it when characters die. I seriously love falling in love with characters and then have them die in a magnificent way. I just love that shit. I love that shit. I mean, I don't know. Probably because it makes me suffer. But the suffering at the same time makes me feel alive, like makes me feel something. It sounds ridiculous. I know. I'm listening to. Yeah, that my cats are fighting in the back. Well, one's playing, the other one's just running away. It makes me feel alive, I guess, because most of the days I kind of feel nothing. I mean, you know, I live in fucking socialism. I can't really go out since before the pandemic. It's not because of the pandemic only. Since before, I like couldn't go out. All of my friends left the country, etc., etc., etc. So I don't feel much joy in my day-to-day life, you know what I mean? But watching shows and getting so emotionally invested makes me feel alive and better than those days that I just, you know, wake up, eat, and then go to sleep or whatever. Don't do anything and don't feel emotionally invested with absolutely anything, you know? It probably doesn't make any sense. I probably sound drunk. I swear I'm not. I mean, I just took a pain pill, so maybe I'm drugged. I don't know. I seriously don't want to stop talking about this, because as soon as I stop this video, the strain's gonna be over, and I don't want it to be over, seriously. I love that ending. I love that show. Man, Guillermo del Toro is just fucking amazing. You probably know who he is, because, come on, he's Guillermo del Toro, but he is the brilliant mind behind The Shape of Water, Pan's Labyrinth, Hellboy, Scary Stories to Tell in the Dark or something like that. The Strain, one of my favorite movies ever, Crimson Peak. Jesus Christ, that man is just fucking amazing. Those are only a few movies that I'm pretty sure you saw, and in case you didn't know, he directed them, and he was amazing. Also, Pacific Rim. This one's gonna be a hard one to get over. This show, definitely. Wow, amazing. I'm back in the dark, same little corner that you saw me last. I just finished actually re-watching, because I have already seen the show, Sabrina the Teenage Witch. I didn't remember. I have so many mixed feelings right now, because I watched it 1.5 million years ago when I was little, and I remember loving it so freaking much, and loving Harvey and Sabrina together, and like, you know, I loved the show so much growing up. I didn't remember though, and I think I didn't remember because I kind of blocked it, because I didn't like the way, like, after she graduates, or pretty much after she breaks up with Harvey, that everything just turned kind of boring, not gonna lie. I mean, even the ads left the show. Like, what? I didn't remember any of that. I remember Josh and some of the college story, but I also remember hating not having Harvey. I didn't remember about Sabrina getting married or the end of the show. I know I watched it. I 100% am sure I did, but I didn't remember any of that. I really think like I kind of just blocked it because I didn't like it. I am so happy that Harvey and Sabrina got back together in the end. I hope that happens in the Chilling Adventures. I hate it that they split them up in the Chilling Adventures too. I feel like Harvey and Sabrina are one of my favorite couple ever. I mean, fictional couples, whatever. And I love that they were just soulmates in the end. And that little 1236 detail, oh my god. I loved it, I loved it. I mean, yes, some of it, like after they break up, it just turns boring. And I feel like that's why I kind of just forgot and blocked it from my memory. But I'm happy I rewatched it, because it kind of took me back to, you know, my happy days, I guess, when I was little and didn't have a worry in my soul and the country wasn't a fucking mess. So I'm really happy I rewatched it, and I just love Sabrina so much. I loved specifically, I think it was in season 3, when she actually used the hair like Sabrina, only for like 3 episodes, but she looked so pretty, and I didn't realize how much she looks, or well, I guess the new Sabrina looks like the old Sabrina, you know? I don't know her name. The Sabrina from the Chilling Adventures. They look so alike. This Melissa Joan Hart with the hair like that, they were just like fucking sisters. It was crazy. Twins even. I loved when she used her hair like that. I really did. Like, I freaked out. I love rewatching old shows that I haven't seen since I was little, because they take me back. They take me back to the good old days. I love it. But yeah, Sabrina and Harvey forever. Hello. Well, I just had a blackout, but I also just finished watching Enola Holmes. I freaking loved it. I used to hate this kind of movies that were about feminism, because I thought they were kind of overdoing it. But this time, I don't know, it felt different. I really loved the kind of feminism that they used in the movie. I don't know. The only thing I did not like, though, was the Enola and the Count, whatever, Viscount, Marquis, whatever. I don't remember his name. Tewksbury, something like that. the day they had, they had a connection, they had this kind of romance, and they never even kissed. And obviously, when you already know I talk spoilers in this video, so spoiler alert. When he invited her to stay and live with him, she refused because, I mean, obviously I am this, feminist character that don't need no man. So I was really expecting for them to get married, but that wouldn't be very feminist of me, would it? But I really wanted them to get married. That part was the only part that I didn't like. Cause I still love romance, okay? Like I'm all about this I don't need no man kind of shit. But I do love my romance, so they didn't get married, and that's disappointing for me. Henry Cavill, oh my god, he's so beautiful. I can't believe I mean, as Sherlock, my favorite will always be Benedict Cumberbatch. I can't see Henry as anything else other than Geralt. Not because he's a bad actor, of course. I don't know. I don't know what's wrong with my head. Or maybe as just himself, because even with Superman, I never saw him as Superman. I don't know. It's just, I have no idea. Mycroft, oh my god, this dude, I don't remember his name, but he did a great job at portraying Mycroft. Because, damn, I hated him. Oh, my baby Owen, what's his name? Burn something? Oh, I love him. I love him so much. I follow him on Instagram, and I was really happy to see that he was in the movie. He's always playing bad characters. I don't know. Like, his type of face, he's like a villain, Like, his face just screams, I'm evil. And I love him. I love him so much. I miss Owen. Anyway, yeah, I loved the entire movie and the entire cast. It was great. And Millie Bobby Brown, holy shit! She was one of the producers for the movie. Like, my biggest fucking achievement in life is not to burn my fucking arepa. And she was a producer of a movie she was in. You know what I mean? Like, I'm fucking 28, and seriously, my biggest achievement is just eat 3 times a day. It makes me feel really useless, and I don't know, like, just like powerless, and like I'm super incredibly behind. And yes, it's because of the country situation, but at the same time, I'm just like, damn it, I'm 28. I want to have a big achievement, I don't know what I'm saying. I'm getting a little down here just by thinking that I have absolutely nothing, and Millie Bobby Brown is like 10 and she's already producing movies, But anyway, not in an envious kind of way. I'm happy for her. I'm happy for everyone who achieves big things in life. It just makes me feel like I should be doing more, but I'm just tied down to the ground. You know what I mean? Anyways, yeah, Enola Holmes, great movie. I really enjoyed it, and if you haven't, you really should watch it.
I am Peter Pan, I'll never be a man if you never wanna grow. Take my hand, I'll take you to Neverland. I am Peter Pan, I'll never be a man if you never wanna grow. Take my hand, I'll take you to Neverland.